It was around 8 p.m., and rain was steadily falling when I noticed Hema, small boy, maybe 7 years old, sitting alone on a curb. My first instinct? Call the authorities. A child that young shouldn't be alone, especially at night. And in the rain, I was at an old gas station near a highway exit, the kind of place you don't linger in, flickering fluorescent lights. The smell of oil in the air, everything about it made you want to fuel up and leave. But something about that boy stopped me. He was wearing a thin sweatshirt, completely soaked, clutching a worn-out backpack tightly against his chest. No umbrella, no adult. Just sitting there, staring at the convenience store door, like he was waiting for something or someone. At 68, I've learned not to involve myself in every situation. You conserve your energy, mind your business. But this, I couldn't ignore. I walked over slowly, careful not to scare him. "Hey there, are you waiting for someone?" He flinched a little. His eyes met mine, tired, alert, older than they should have been for a child his age. "My mom told me to stay here," he said quietly. "She said not to move." I looked across the street and noticed a large shipping facility. It didn't take much to connect the dots. "She's trying to get more points," he added. "If she leaves early, she loses them." That hit me harder than I expected. I told him we should go inside, somewhere warm. After a moment, he nodded. Inside the store, I bought him a hot cocoa and a snack. We sat by the window, watching the rain, and slowly, he started talking. His name was Ethan. He told me about school, about things he liked, and then, with a small smile, he said he wanted to be a pilot one day, a kid sitting alone in the rain, dreaming about flying. Not long after, the door burst open. A woman rushed in, soaked, breathless, panic written all over her face. "Ethan! She ran to him, holding him tightly, apologizing over and over. Her name was Maria. She explained the long shifts, the pressure at work, the impossible balance between earning a living and being there for her son. You could hear the exhaustion in her voice. And the guilt. Something in me shifted in that moment. So I did something simple. I gave her my number and told her, "If you ever need help, I'm around." That was the beginning. What started as a chance encounter turned into something much bigger. I got to know Ethan and Maria. And before long, I realized something important. There are people all around us, doing their best, and still struggling. So I decided to act. I started something small, a group we called the Porch Crew. Just neighbors helping neighbors, watching kids running errands, being there when someone needed a hand. Nothing complicated, just showing up. That night taught me something I won't forget. Sometimes the smallest act of kindness, just stopping, just noticing, can change someone's life. And maybe Yohun do.